Hey, what's going on, guys? Sean here. So I'm really excited because I'm going to show you the mobile version of Referral Hub and help you understand how this whole technology works. All right, you're going to see here Utility Connect and powered by MovingHub. This is the platform that Referral Hub has gotten the exclusive North American rights to integrate with. And so I'm going to show you a little bit about how this process works. I'm going to show you what the technology does, the purpose of it, and then how you fit into the equation both as a partner and as a service provider. Okay, so what is Utility Connect and Moving Hub? Well, this is the number one home concierge utility connection service in North America, the number one in Australia and New Zealand, and we're growing quick and expanding across the globe. And what this does is it provides consumers a seamless and easy way to get all of their utilities and home services connected with a single call, and it's the entire process is white labeled to our partner. All right, so let's look at some of our partners and who we work with. Anybody basically that is working with somebody that is in transition. Most of our business is homeowners, but we do also work with property managers and corporate relocation companies to assist folks who are in the transition of high-end rentals. But you can see brokers and agents, property managers, mortgage and title, builders and homeowners associations, movers and relocations, home inspectors, and apartment locators. So basically what happens is when somebody purchases a home, they've got the cumbersome task of figuring out who the providers are. Some states are deregulated for gas and energy, meaning they have the ability to choose from multiple providers. Some areas are regulated and there's just one provider. But at the end of the day, they've got to get their electric connected. They've got to get all of their utilities, their sewage, their water. They've got to change their address and get their mail forwarded. They've got to hire movers if they're going to hire movers. They've got to get their insurance in place. They've got to get their home security, home automation in place. And they've got to figure out who provides service to those areas, and they've got to shop the plans. And what we do is, as a concierge service, we provide that on a white labeled basis, and I'm going to show you a couple of examples of what that looks like as an extended service of our real estate agent, mortgage lender partners, title companies, so that they can now extend their brand and their service offering to say, hey, not only are we going to sell you a house, not only are we going to help you with your loan, not only are we going to move you, but we're going to also make sure that all of your utilities and home services are connected with some of the top providers in the country, and we're going to do it all in one single call so that you don't have to call around and shop. And so Utility Connect has agreements as authorized dealers and retailers with all of the top providers in the telecom industry: AT&T, Verizon, Spectrum, Charter, top moving companies nationally, as well as local and regional partners. We also have the ability to connect all of the local utilities, the municipalities, the sewage, the gas, the water. We assist folks in changing their address. We've got a direct plug-in with the United States Postal Service. And we've also got the ability for folks to get these services online. But what we're doing now is we're opening up to the insurance industry. And so I've been hard at work getting an exclusive agreement to have rights for insurance agents to provide service to the partners. As it stands, since we did our nationwide launch about 2 years ago, we've been in business since 2012, but since the nationwide launch 2 years ago, we've already got over 350 mortgage, real estate, and title company partners, as well as moving companies that are working with us, sending their clients through our system. And we connect directly in with their CRM and their API, so that way it becomes part of their sales process. And we're currently processing over 30,000 new home buyers every single month that we're getting their services connected for. And we're finally ready to open up insurance to the marketplace. So as a member of MovingHub, or as a member of Referral Hub, you're going to be in the MovingHub system as a service provider, so that you can help the buyers in your area with with their homeowners insurance as well as their auto insurance. So as they're coming through the process, we're now going to be able to offer to transfer those leads over to you from local partners in your area. In addition to that, you're going to have the exclusive rights to your zip code to introduce this technology to new mortgage lenders and realtors in your area, so that you can get them utilizing the system as well. And the reason, again, that you want to do that is because once we connect with a mortgage lender or real estate agent, we are integrated with their CRM, so we don't rely on the individual agent to remember to utilize the service. It happens seamlessly through API. So as soon as they get a loan marked approved, the customer's information already comes over to our call center. We begin working that process. So what we do is we connect in with at the top down, and it becomes part of their sales process. We have a extremely high retention rate. In fact, in the last 18 months, I have never seen a referral partner decide that they don't want to use the service. So this is going to give you an unfair advantage over the other insurance agents and your partners in your area, because as they're trying to partner with individual agents and real estate agents and loan officers, and they're offering to do marketing or provide great price, great service. We're going in at the top down and we're selling the C-levels, the broker owners who are over, all of the 100 agents in their in Keller Williams or in their Remax office. And then it becomes part of the process for every agent. Every agent's buyer comes through our system, and they agree that they're going to use all of our service providers. Now, of course, we can't force a customer to use any one provider, and of course, if the customer would like to choose to connect their own services and get everything set up themselves, they absolutely can. But we find that about 75% of customers that are put into the system utilize our service because it is free for them. So what you can see, we start enrollments, we compare service options. So if they're getting serviced by AT&T and Verizon in their area, we will go over those two plans, get the pricing set up, we'll schedule their installation, and get everything done for them. So we are a fulfillment center. We don't sell off the customer's information, and they're not getting bombarded. They're actually dealing with a dedicated concierge rep within our Dallas, Texas, or our Tennessee call center who is walking them through the process. And now what we're going to be able to do is include you as part of that process for your zip code exclusively. As people are needing insurance, you will be the provider once you get signed up for your zip code. And again, you'll also have the ability to bring new partners on. So you can inquire with us about how many partners we have in your area. You can kind of get an idea for what's already existing, which you'll be able to tap into. But more importantly, and what we're doing with Referral Hub is we're teaching you how to go out, introduce the technology to partners, and then our onboarding team does the presentation. We do the onboarding. We handle everything to connect any of your connections in the real estate world. We introduce them to this technology, and we actually do it for free. And we let them know that you're going to get that they're getting the service and the access to this technology absolutely free because you have brought this to them, because you're already an approved vendor with us. That's the reason they're able to get this for free. Otherwise, they would have to pay licensing fees, and it would not be a free service for them. So that's the advantage of you being able to walk in and have a new conversation with them and introduce a new level of service. Now, some of the really cool features of this is not only are we able to extend their brand, have a white labeled service offering, and provide better service for them. The whole back end of the site is 100% transparent. So you will see every single lead that comes through in your area. You'll see what services they requested. You'll see where they're at in the process with the call center. You'll be able to proactively reach out. You don't have to just wait for somebody to get transferred to you. You'll be able to go in and work those leads as our preferred insurance provider. And so you'll know who your partners are in your area. So here's an example of Kurz Real Estate down in South Florida. They have about 150 real estate agents, and we can also customize this site for each of their individual agents. So not only does Kurz as a brokerage have his, but each of his individual agents have their own site as well, so that we can track where their customers are coming in from. Essentially, a customer would come in and they would say, I would like to get my electricity, I want water, I want mail, I need internet, security, TV. As you can see, we don't yet have insurance here in this area. So when somebody comes in to this market, we will now be able to offer insurance. So if you're in the South Florida area, boom, here's a referral partner right here with 150 or so agents in their brokerage. If you were to call this number, they'll answer the phone. Thank you for calling the connection department of Kurz Real Estate. How can I help you? Somebody puts their name, email information, what date they're moving, and they'll request a call back. At that point, the call center will reach out and explain to them that they're with the connection department of Kurz Real Estate. They see that they've got a closing date coming up in 2 weeks, and we're just calling to make sure that we get all of your utilities and home services connected. At that point, they'll go through what services the customer indicated they wanted. Ideally, we'll get an insurance partner in this area, and then we'll be able to set up those insurance clients for you as well, live transfer them to you, or send you an email and let you know that somebody is in your area needing insurance. You can also utilize this in your agency. So here's an example of one of our agents in Indiana who is also using this service. So for any of your clients that are in transition, you're able to offer this as a value-added service. And the really cool part about this is you also have the opportunity to participate in revenue share. So the way that we make money outside of licensing fees with the technology is as authorized detailers or retailers and dealers for all of these individual service providers, we get paid a commission anytime we sell an electric provider. If we're in a deregulated area, anytime we put a cable or internet package into an area, anytime somebody purchases internet, anytime somebody gets a home security system, anytime somebody books a move through our platform, we get paid on all of those services. So again, we handle everything. In this case, with the insurance world, obviously we're not licensed, so we can't place the insurance policy, but we will send them to the local agent, ideally you in your area, for you to work those. But that's how we make our money. And what we end up doing is we revenue share with the partner who sent that customer through. So if in that example, Kurz sends a person through and they were to purchase these services through us, Kurz would then get a percentage of the revenue generated from that customer, and he gets revenue every time they renew. So it's an ongoing revenue stream. So in addition to the value-added service, the ability to have exclusive rights to work all of the leads in your area, as well as add new providers to the area, you're also getting a revenue share. If you bring on a real estate partner, you can decide to share that revenue with them, or you can decide to keep it and have it just roll to you. Completely up to you. But it's a really, really unique service. We've already got, again, 30,000 customers every single month using it. We've just signed some major national and regional deals. One of the ones that we have recently onboarded in the Southeast is a company called Southwest Mortgage. They've got their coverage in 18 states. We've also got Exit Realty. We've got about 86 of their brokers already online. And we've got some other massive mortgage companies. Due to non-disclosures, we're not able to mention who they are, but we do have some really, really big accounts coming on that are doing north of 50,000 closings every single month. We've also got a home builder that's getting ready to come on. They do over 60,000 new home builds every single year, and just a lot of good traction. This is going to be an industry standard. We're coming and actively marketing nationwide, so you're going to eventually hear about this in your market. The opportunity now is for you to go ahead and sign up and become that partner and lock your area down. We're going to show you how to use it. We're going to give you the scripts of how to bring new partners. Everything is going to be we're going to walk you through it in a 6-week program. We're going to set up your custom website. We're going to help you do everything that you need to do. And also, we've got the opportunity to run ad campaigns and take this service direct to consumers. So if you're in an area where there's not a lot of current partners sending business, you can run ad campaigns and get new home buyers and people who are looking to utilize the platform direct to consumer through Facebook marketing. So there's just tons of different ways to utilize this service. We do have a national agreement with an insurance provider who's already taken 20,000 zip codes that they want exclusive access to. So that's about half of the country is already taken up by a national provider. So right now is an opportunity for you to get in, check to see if your zip code's available. If it is, then we're going to get started here in just a couple of weeks for our next program. So make sure you click the link, get a hold of us, email us, call us, Facebook us, however you got to do it, but get a hold of us quick.